Hey friends! So I am actually right now getting ready to go to my last Halloween event. It's November 1st. So I am an alien tourist. You see my I Love Planet Earth t-shirt. I'm purple. I have some goggles. I'll make sure I'll get a little video of that so I can show you guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me on another weekly update of me on Zepbound. What a wonderful... So this past week was my 6th week on Zepbound. It also just happened to be the week leading up to Halloween, and it was an eventful one for me. And we're going to go ahead and get into all of the details now. So last week I did talk about the return of food noise, and that stayed persistent for this week. I still was experiencing, I wouldn't say severe food noise, but it was definitely there. I'm still able to say no most of the times, but it has been way more of a struggle, and I've definitely been giving in a little bit more to, those food urges when I know I'm not even really hungry. I have been just kind of like giving in, which is what the food noise is, and that has been persistent throughout the whole week. Now, I wouldn't say that it's been terrible. Again, I have been able to say no most of the time, and definitely still completely different from where I was pre-Zepbound, but that food noise has returned, and yeah, it's making me feel a type of way. So last we talked, I did say that I was going to reach out to my doctor about getting 5 milligrams prescription. And I did reach out to him and asked his opinion, and he said that, yeah, he thinks that, it might be time for me to go ahead and titrate up to 5 milligrams. So he put in that prescription, and it's actually ready. I have to go pick it up from the pharmacy tomorrow. You guys will be happy to know that it is still $24.99 even on the 5 milligram dose. So that's really exciting because I was really concerned that with the higher dose, it was going to go up and no longer be $24.99. But third prescription and now titrated up to 5 has stayed consistent at $24.99. So I'm really happy about that. So that is a weight and relief off of my shoulders. I am going to be honest, I do have some nerves around titrating up to 5. When I started, I did have that rapid heart rate, and for the most part that has gone away, except from like an occasional, like not really at rest. It's mostly like with activity or after activity, it takes a little longer than I think is normal to go down, or at least I'm just more aware of it. I never really checked my heart rate like that before I started Zepbound, so I don't really know how long it normally would take me for my heart rate to go down, so I don't really know, but I think I'm just aware of it, and I'm like, it should go down faster than that, but here we are. So I am nervous about the side effects that I might experience on 5 milligrams. A friend of mine who was on the 2.5, who did titrate up, she experienced very little to no symptoms on the 2.5, but at 5, she's been like more symptoms, more like stomach pains and cramping after eating and different things like that. And her appetite is like null, like she has no appetite, whereas on 2.5, she had an appetite, kind of like how I was when I first started, where like I would get hungry throughout the day, but a lot of the times I can ignore that, put it off, but eventually will be like, I have to eat. So she was kind of the same way, and now she was like, I went a whole day without eating just because I wasn't thinking about it, and I kind of forgot, and I was busy. So I'm interested to see if that is the case with me. I have no intentions to like starve myself, and I want to make that very clear. There's nothing wrong with intermittent fasting. I actually did intermittent fasting before and lost a significant amount of weight by doing intermittent fasting and keto. So I'm not too concerned if like I don't eat for a day, because I know that there are benefits to that, to intermittent fasting. So I'm not really too concerned, but I definitely want to make sure that when I am eating, to make sure I'm getting a good amount of protein and all my nutrients that are necessary to sustain me healthily. So I am interested to see, and also just like nervous, like I said, a little scared, but I'm hoping that all goes well on the 5, because I definitely believe that it is time. Like I said, food noise is back. I still have a lot more energy. Today was Sunday, and just to kind of give you an example, like most of the times on a Sunday, I lay in bed late. I might get up, go get a coffee, and then like lay and doom scroll and all of that. But for today, my Sundays, and like not just this Sunday, but the last few Sundays since I've been on Zepbound have been very productive days for me. For instance, this morning, after going out all night, because I did have a Halloween party on the 1st, so Saturday, yesterday, I did get home until like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, or at least didn't get in bed until about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I drank a little bit, but not a lot. I'm not much of a drinker in general, even before Zepbound, and Zepbound has kind of really just made me not even think about it. And when I do drink, I just have small amounts. So alcohol's not really been a big issue for me since being on Zepbound, but not that it was ever really a big issue for me before. But so yeah, I did have a little bit to drink, but nothing that was going to make me hungover. So I woke up to this morning at like 8 o'clock, felt pretty refreshed. I did lay in bed for a little bit because it is still Sunday and I want to just relax and get some rest in. But I got up, like really got up around 9:30, 10 o'clock, took another shower, because I did shower the night before because I had so much glitter in my hair. And then after I woke up this morning, I realized I still did, and I actually still do. I don't know if you can see it, but there's still quite a bit of, now it's not coming up on the camera, but I have quite a bit of glitter right up in here. And like last night I rinsed it, this morning I washed it, and there's still glitter in my hair. So I'll have to try again tomorrow. I hate washing my hair too much because you might be able to tell my hair's dry by nature. So washing it kind of strips it from a lot of the moisture, and then I gotta like add it back with other stuff, and it's just a process. So I try not to do it like 2-3 days in a row because it's just not good for my hair in particular. So I got up, took another shower, started a load of laundry, did some dishes, vacuumed all the rugs in my living room area, and kind of dust mop the floor, that kind of thing. And then did another load of laundry. I went and got a coffee because I designated Sundays to my like iced coffee day. And I haven't been doing it every Sunday. It's been like every other Sunday, but that's usually when I want it the most. So I just kind of have it. So I went, got an iced coffee. I took two of my dogs with me. I had chicken nuggets, and I got like a 6-piece chicken nugget, and I gave them 1.5 each, and I ate 3. And then I took my car through the wash, and then vacuumed and cleaned out my car. Came back home, folded up my laundry, and vacuumed my downstairs, and kind of tidied up my bathroom and my bedroom. And so yeah, it was a very productive day and a good day, and it was a beautiful day outside. I got a little walk in early when I went to go check the mail, but I had planned for another walk. I just had so much stuff going on that I ended up just saying no to the walk. By the time it got dark, I was just feeling tired because of the time change. So I just kind of was like, we'll get a walk in tomorrow. So energy is very, very heightened. This is the most I ever do in a single day for the most part, especially consistently. Because this has been like pretty consistent where I'm just being very, very productive, especially on my days off, when I'm at work, obviously I do a full day of work. I usually go to the gym or to dance class or something. And then I usually, like this past week, I've taken a walk every night, almost every night, except for Halloween night. But even after ballet class, even after going to the gym, I still come home and have been getting walks in. So this is the most that I've consistently done probably ever, at least since I was like a teenager and had all the energy in the world. But so the Zepbound has definitely kept up with keeping the energy. It's just the food noise that has returned. And again, like I said in my last video, that has frightened me. I am thinking, because tomorrow is shot day, Monday is shot day for me, and I'm thinking I could just go pick up the 5 in the morning and then take that as my first shot, and then that way I'll have 2.5s just in case I need to go down again. Just kind of hanging out. I haven't decided. I guess you'll have to find out in the next video to know what I ended up doing, but it's been a thought of mine, but I haven't decided yet, so we'll see. But yeah, since this week has been a very eventful week because of Halloween. Halloween and Christmas are my 2 favorite holidays. I love them equally for different reasons. I love dressing up. So I'm hoping everybody had a great Halloween. Even if you don't celebrate, I hope you had a really good weekend. Because I did. And I did dress up as an alien, as you saw in my little clip here. I was a purple alien. To be exact, I was an alien tourist coming to planet Earth for the first time. That's why my t-shirt said I love planet Earth, because, whatever. I hope you like the costume. Painting my face purple was a feat. I had several different attempts on what level of purple I wanted to go with, and it was a struggle. My first Halloween party that I went to, I ended up like giving up and just like putting purple glitter all over my face and calling it good. Last night's party was, I think my makeup came out pretty cool. It could have been better, but I came up with that idea kind of last minute, and for the makeup last minute, and I like the way it came out. I just wish I had more time to execute it a little better. What were you guys for Halloween, if you celebrated, or what did you dress your kids up as? Because I'm interested. I love Halloween. I love costumes. I love the creativity of costumes. And yeah, I want to hear all about it. So tell me how your Halloweens went. So today I did jump on the scale and I went up a pound, which like makes sense, right? I've been giving into that food noise a little bit more. Plus it was the holiday. It was a holiday and there was a lot of candy and partying. I had a doggy trunk or treat on Wednesday, and then Halloween night, of course, we had the trick-or-treaters and handed out candy and all of that. Plus we had some friends over, did a game night, had some food. I had like a drink. And then of course Saturday night I did go to a party and there was food and drinks and whatever. So it makes sense, and I'm not gonna beat myself up over it because I know that my head is still in the right space, even if I am giving into that food noise a little bit more than I would like to. But I am not gonna beat myself up over a single pound. But again, I'm at 269 now, so 11 pounds down since being on Zepbound, 1 pound up from last week. And then I did do my Zozo Fit measurements, which I will put here. And I went up. I was kind of more surprised to see that I went up on that. And it's making me like, okay, maybe I should just do my regular measurements with the tape measure. But I don't know, because I just don't think that I went up. I don't know, maybe I did. Maybe I've been bloated, because I have been feeling a little bloated lately. And most of where my measurements went up was like in my middle section where the bloating would be more evident. So again, not going to beat myself up. I will get there. And it might take some time and maybe take longer than I would like it to, but that's okay. I am going to get there, and I am hell-bent on losing this weight, and I know that I will. And I'm glad you guys are all here to kind of root for me. I really appreciate all the comments and all the love that I get from each and every one of you. Just thank you for showing up, because it really does feel good to know that I do have people like watching me and hoping that I am a success story. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for that. So yeah, that's been my week, and that's how Zepbound is going. Um, I don't know if you guys saw my face-to-face Friday picture. I'm starting to do like a face picture once a week and just adding it to the Friday face-to-face video, and hopefully we start seeing some progression. I don't feel like I really see a lot of difference in my face, maybe like a very small amount, but it's okay. We're gonna get there. Well, I just kind of want to show you guys a couple things that I purchased for myself. I was actually online shopping for Christmas a couple weeks ago, and I got a couple things for some friends and family, but I had been looking for curtains for a while now for my room, because I hated the ones that I had. They were actually here when I moved in. I guess the last person left them the way I left mine at my last house. So I did get a new curtain, and I have to get a second one. I thought one would be enough, but it's definitely not. But isn't it so pretty? It's called, the website that I got it from is called The Natural Life, and they have like a bunch of like home decor. They have I got this cute little pill box. It says happy pills on it, and I'm just keeping like my blood pressure medicine, my aspirin, and my fiber supplement in there, just so I can pop it in my bag for work and things like that, so I remember to take my stuff. Yeah, I didn't want one of those big granny pill cases, so I got this cute little thing, and I love it. And the other little stuff that I got are Christmas presents, so I won't show them just in case my friends are watching. So they have some cute little like stocking stuffer like gifts and little things like that for around your house for relatively cheap. Yeah, the little things that I got seem to be decent quality. So definitely worth checking out. I'll leave a link in the description. It's completely not sponsored, I promise you. I just found them while I was like scrolling on Facebook and saw that some of their stuff was kind of cute. So I got a couple things for them, mainly for Christmas, but I saw that curtain and was like, yeah, I definitely want that. So yeah, that was my week. I hope you guys all had a great week and a great Halloween if you celebrated, and if not, just hope you had a nice relaxing weekend. I am gonna go ahead and get going for now, and thank you again for watching. Tell me what you dressed up as for Halloween this year, if you dressed up. If not, just leave me a little blue heart just to say that you've been here. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe and like this video, and comment if you feel like you want to comment about something. I appreciate everything. Remember to drink your water. It's important. And I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you next time.